One more coaching headline I want to get to before we take a break. 8 years, $120 million. In this economy, and the only reason I say in this economy is because, because coaches, man, like, it's just, especially if NFL coaches think they got it bad. In the NBA, man, nah, bro. Like, I mean, fool one day you're here, next day you're gone in the NBA. I can't think of a better coach to spend $120 million over 8 years on than Erik Spoelstra. To me, there ain't even much debate. This is just like, here's your money, here's your flowers. I'm old enough to remember LeBron James bumping him going to the bench. Heat culture. I know it starts with Pat Riley. I know it's Wade County. But this dude, to come from the video guy, come up under Pat Riley, and become the coach that he's been, he takes a backseat to none of his contemporaries. None of his contemporaries. He's already in an exclusive club in terms of winning multiple championships in NBA history. It's not that club ain't that big. They got, it ain't jam-packed. There ain't even a VIP in that club. It's like there's plenty of room to walk around that club. Spo
exactly.
is in it.
You almost, yeah. It's not a club. You see the same old people, though. It's one of those clubs you kind of glad you're in, but you know what to expect. Because you see the same old people in there.
The way he develops players, the way he coaches circles around, the way he coaches circles around most of the opposition. Every time the Heat are in a playoff series, the first X factor people point to is like, the other guy, whoever it is, about to get circles coached around him by Spo.
Yeah, and he's I'm glad you mentioned Heat culture. He's the embodiment of it. Now, he's the embodiment and the continuation of it. Yeah, it started with Pat Riley, but Riley, he's there with the franchise, and the cameras always find him sitting there with Zoe, just both of them sitting there, arms folded, not talking, just checking it out. But day to day with the players, setting the tone for daily operations is Erik Spoelstra, and I'm glad it's a reward for a guy who started with the Heat when he's in his early 20s. So it really is, when I say it's the embodiment, it's everything that Heat culture is about. You start, you work your way up, you're grinding right there in the film room, different era of film room. Nobody even knows how to work that equipment anymore.
Actual film.
Yeah. And he's, and also what I like about him, like his dad is part of the NBA too, so he comes from a basketball family, but was not really handed anything, and just kind of worked his way up into the coaching staff, then taking over the spot, got the support of Riley and the respect of Riley, which is huge. It's a guy who didn't play in the league, and people still look at his intellect and look at his insight. He's got great insight into the game, and they give him his props. So good for him. I'm glad to see he got that $120 million contract. It's good for him and good for all coaches, because if that's the ceiling, everybody else is like, okay, I ain't asking for 120, but you can break me off 100. You can break me off 90. Yeah. You got Monty got that, and Spoelstra got that. Let's talk and redo this contract. Good for Spo and good for the whole coaching profession.
All right, let's pay some bills, take a quick break, and let's talk about some people who are doing a lot of talking and saying a lot of nothing. In some cases, they're telling lies, but all lies will be exposed. All lies will be exposed in 2024.
Hey, thank you for watching Brother from Another. If you haven't hit that subscribe button, go ahead and do that now. Don't forget, you can catch us 3 to 4 weekdays on PeacockTV.com and on Sirius XM Channel 85.